Hello everyone and welcome to our Picture Stories segment. In previous episodes we have spent our time focusing on sacrificing ceremonies as we feel it gets right to the core of Chinese culture and tradition. However, in today's episode we're going to veer away from the sacrificial offerings and head towards a special performance that is unique to the province of Shaanxi. So without further ado, let's take a look at some fantastic photos provided to us by photographer Jia Jiping. Have you guys ever had a dream that no one thought could be a reality, but against all odds it came true? Well, that is exactly the kind of life the Lao Qiang performance has gone through. Lao Qiang is a traditional performance which is hugely popular in the Hua Yin County. However, no matter how big it is there, it's still a very small genre in opera circles, which is why people never thought it could be performed on stage. The Lao Qiang performance consists of 5 people, and the 68-year-old man named Li Yuming is in charge of the small group. All the members were peasants and only performed this kind of art as a way to enjoy life. Also, almost all the instruments we see here are handmade. Now, you might have noticed that there's also one female performer, and her name is Yang Ling, and like other performances, she will transform into a very passionate woman. Off the stage, though, she isn't quite as extravagant, but she enjoys life and definitely enjoys dressing up. This man right here is Wu Long, and he is the talented 66-year-old man who plays the Yue Qing. He says that his life has become more beautiful since he has joined this group. The 4th member of the group is this man here, and he plays a special instrument called the Ge Hu. People have always said that this instrument, like the player, is very calming, and although he'll never grab the headlines, he's an integral part of the performance. Now you might be asking, how do these peasants know so much about music? Well, they have a coach, and this is their coach, Zhang Zhenyu. Now this man who gives his time and effort to this group graduated from the Xi'an Music University, and if you ask him what are the main features of the Lao Qiang, he'll say jumping, shouting, and exaggeration. The performance is quite up-tempo and quite exciting. When you go to watch a show, you'll see the performers moving a lot while they're also playing their instruments. Now you'll also notice that they also are singing loudly, although I think it's more of a shout because it seems like they're just trying to release as much energy as they can. The one thing you can't argue against, though, is that these guys are really talented. The way they are so animated when they play their instruments is really amazing. It's flat out entertaining, and it comes to no surprise that these guys have finally gotten the recognition needed, which allows them to regularly perform on stage. You can see how much these guys love it, huh? I mean, they're reaching the age of when most people in the West retire, but these guys are still going strong. They feel like it's what brings them peace, and I say, get on them. At this village, there are also some other groups that perform Lao Qiang, like this group here with their leader Zhang Ximin, and they're making sure the tradition stays alive. Guys, it's time for me to wrap up this segment, but remember the history of this performance is over 1,000 years old, and they're just realizing their dream now. So what's that old saying? It's never too late